I started a business from only 150 days ago with nothing more than $300 in my bank account for an AI automations agency. Never coding a day in my life before, not understanding AI, and never running a business. And now we've made it here. Stick around if you're interested to see the progress we've made. Watch the video, like and subscribe. Let's get into it. So here is my 5th month progress video. I believe 150 days. I'm actually a couple days late on it, so I apologize for that. But the numbers that I show will only reflect what's actually occurred in the past 30 days, not these extra 3 days. Actually, you know what? The numbers I'll show you will be the same regardless because I haven't made anything in the past 3 days, which is fine anyways, but it's Sunday, you know. So a lot has gone on. This has been quite the eventful month. So a couple things. For one, unfortunately, unlike the last video, you're not going to see that sheet that I had where it showed like what I did today. I need to get back to it, but I haven't found the time for it. And it only takes a few seconds, and you know what? I'm just making excuses. It is what it is. I haven't been keeping up on it, but a lot of other things have came out of it this week or this month. Or this past month. Let's talk about some of the stuff that I have done this month. One of the ways that I'm positioning myself now is I am going to be a partner for the AI industry, essentially. So what exactly does that mean? A good way to explain this is picture a business that's been around for a while. They know the ins and out, like they've got their ideal client and everything. And they're coming into this world with all this AI, and they're like, okay, everybody has AI. They say I need AI, but I don't really know what AI is. I don't really know how to use it, more or less integrate it into my business. And so they would reach out to someone like me, and we would integrate AI in their business for them. I believe Leah Motley formally pinned it as the AITP, the AI Transformation Partnership. I've kind of been doing that, I feel like, this whole time, where I don't want to do one-off client projects. It's more or less like, I find somebody that even if it's not a partnership, the client that I work with, RBP, the main one, we're not partners, so to speak, but we are in collaborative efforts. And basically what that means is they have a client base that needs fulfilled. They have ideas for agents that they need built out. We built them, and now we replicate them for clients. We don't want to put an official partnership title on there because there's no reason for me to have a company that's been around as long as theirs has. But that's perfectly fine. I'm not out here to be greedy or to try and bull my way into somebody else's industry. I do believe in some aspects there will be opportunities that come my way where somebody will see the worth of a partnership in that term or in that way. But for right now, it doesn't necessarily have to be that. So what's made this month different than other months? Well, I got another client. I'm not going to drop names. Somebody mentioned to me at some point that it's not the wisest decision for me to name drop because people might want to be left out of it, and that's perfectly fine. But essentially, the way we're offering our services right now, and we're only going to do this for the next month. So if you've watched this video and you're a business owner and you want to hop on a discovery call to see if this is right for you, it's half off right now. And so basically what that does is you come to me and you say, hey, I'm problem aware, but I don't know how to create the solution. I don't know how to implement the solution. And their problem is that they want AI, but they don't know how to integrate it. They don't really know what that means. And so they come to me, and basically I find a developer that is part of my team that I believe would be a good fit. And then I attach that developer to their cause, to their business, their organization, whatever they want to call it. That developer can do anything from consulting to education to straight up development work for building out. But essentially, for 10 hours a week for the entire month, they get undivided developer attention from a subject matter expert that will assist them with whatever they want. This person wants to learn how to build themselves, so that's what my developer is doing. They're helping him build it himself. He is teaching him, he's showing him all the ins and outs. They've got a lot of different projects, and we have a good feeling that this is going to be something that is a retainer fee that continues to persist. Now, if you guys are interested about the price, it's $2,000 a month, 10 hours a week for 1 month of dedicated service from that developer, that subject matter expert. Any questions you may have, they will perform research, they will figure out a solution, they'll help you build out projects, they will even build out the project yourself or for you. Whatever it is that you need, but you get 10 hours of their time a week, that's $2,000. And that's half off. We really feel like it's worth more, at least $4,000 a month for something like that. And it can only scale from there. And the reason we believe so firmly about that, that's no different than paying a developer salary, but instead of that, you're getting somebody that's already experienced, already knows how to work with you. They track everything, they meet with you, you get their undivided attention. They're not a direct employee, but you do get access to my resources, my network, directly me, plus the developer for 10 hours a week. And so I believe that is more than, I feel like that's a fairly good offer. You still got to pay the developer, and developers, AI generalists, they cost anywhere to $50 to $80 an hour, sometimes even up to $100 or more an hour. I mean, some of these people are getting signed on at $500,000 contracts for a year. And that's not what we're asking for. We're starting very small. Eventually, maybe we'll get to that point. And I've got other clients that are on the books that are interested in hearing about this too. So it is moving. Now for August only, I will be marketing this for half. After August goes, the price is going to double and it's going to get up to $4,000 a month. And from there, I will incrementally increase it if people continue to do it. I follow Alex Ramosi a lot. And one of the things he says is just increase your price. Just keep increasing your price until people say no. And at that point, that's your threshold. Obviously, there might be a little bit of a caveat to that. Yeah, it's a learning process, but we're making money. Now, you guys are interested in the most important aspect, making money, right? Okay, hopefully this didn't change the quality too terribly bad, but this is the spreadsheet that I've been using to keep track of all the payments that have been coming between each client as they happen. This is RBP strictly. This is going to be like one-off projects that happen, and this is going to be recurring retainer fees. Now, this is roughly what I've made this month. Here we go. Plus $2,000 from Punishment Media. Now, the exciting part, you're like, okay, that's great, but let's look at some actual numbers here. These are the invoices. So this is roughly what I've made. So this is what has been deposited in the last 30 days. $5,400. So that's roughly what I made this past month. And that has not been, some of it might have actually dropped off. I haven't made any since the beginning of August, but I believe I did make something within the first day or two of July. Yep. So there's $500 that's not actually accounted for on there. So roughly $5,900 this past month, which is pretty okay, I believe. Plus there's an additional $4,225 that is not paid yet. That will be paid this coming week. And that's not to mention other clients that are going to be brought in within this next month. Now, a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about, we feel like it is reasonable to double this within the next month. We're not entirely sure. We just like, what was it, 2 videos ago, I estimated that I would have, $10,000. And then that month I only got, it was like 3,000 or something like that. It was like a huge, crazy difference. So I don't necessarily think we'll get up to the 14K mark. But we might. Things are moving in the right direction. I am looking for, if you're a developer that's watching this and you have extremely good skills in the AI development space, please feel free to reach out. You're not going to make the $50 to $80 an hour. Well, you might make $50 an hour. It's honestly, it's all dependent on how quickly you work and how quickly you adapt and change. And that's really what it comes down to. Yeah, there we go. I think that this video view is a little bit better. So it's all quickly to how you adapt. My goal is to move fast, and RBP plans to at some point start pushing out anywhere from 20 to 30 clients a week. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but by my numbers, it's pretty good. That's pretty decent revenue. And my problem that I'm having right now is I've been having to do a lot of the hands-on developer work. So I need developers. I need trusted developers that are really good at what they do. I am primarily looking for somebody that would be somewhere stateside. My 2 developers are international right now, which is fantastic. I love working international. It's amazing to get to know new cultures and regions and whatnot, but it'd be really nice to have somebody I could work with closely on the same time zone as me. That's really just what it comes down to, is time difference. If you're a developer, and I'm not going to say you can't come to work with me if you're not in the United States or Canada or whatever, but it would just, that would help out a lot. Reach out if you're a developer and you're looking for work. If you're looking to help a bootstrap company grow with the company, we pay based off of commission. It's not an hourly rate. So basically how quickly you can work will depend on what kind of hourly rate you receive. You might only make $20 an hour if you're really slow, but if you're really good at what you do, you can make 50, 80, 100 plus dollars an hour. Our goal is to get to the point to where the company is offered $2,000 per build out replication, and 40% of that gets kicked back as developer fees. Plus there's additional bonus incentives. So if you meet the deadline, you get that. Our goal is to get to where it's a 4 to 8 hour turnaround time from the time we sign the work order and gather all the assets needed for the project. I mean, you do the math. If you get 40% of 2,000, I think that's $800 divided by, if you do that, if you accomplish it in 8 hours, that's $100 an hour. So it's very reasonable. It's very, very reasonable. A VAPI expert. If you're a VAPI expert, reach out to me as well. We work very close. These are voice agents. So we need help with voice agents. That's huge as well. My email is going to be, and I'll leave it down below in the description as well, so you can just find it there. But my email is jasonholloway@highestsolutionscom. That's JASENHOLLOWAY at HIA solutions.com. And my WhatsApp number, you can reach out to me directly on WhatsApp as well. The country code is +1, and it's 254-402-9201. You can always reach out to me on WhatsApp or through email. I feel like I'm pretty decent at responding. Yeah, things are moving along pretty well. I'm still waiting for people to leave some comments about other videos that you guys might want to see. Currently, I'm only offering these progress videos, but if somebody does want some sort of like, if you want a VAPI tutorial video, or maybe how to send data from N8N into VAPI, or just learning how to build some N8N workflows as well, that works too. So we've got a lot of things on the books. We're looking to expand. We're looking to grow. If you're a business owner that would like to either partner together or just rent, so to speak, retain our services on a monthly fee. For this month only, it's $2,000. After that, it's going to go up to $4,000. And if you're a developer that wants to get in on this as it's still starting to move, it hasn't snowballed yet, but it's about to. This is huge. So if you want a really great opportunity and you think you're a top of the line developer, reach out to me. We're looking to move quickly. If you've made it this far, don't forget, I started from nothing. I did this with nothing more than $300 in my pocket. You know, we're 150 days into this now, and it's almost surreal to think that I quit my government job on a whim to come and start my own business, never coding before a day in my life, not really understanding what AI was, and never running a business. And I made it happen. Well, I'm going to end this video here. I'm not looking to make these hour-long videos like I did in the very beginning. I think you guys' attention span is pretty low when it comes to videos like these. So I think probably less than 1% of you would even make it this far. So those of you who did stick around to the end, thank you very much. Your love, drop comments, like it, subscribe to my page. I appreciate all the effort that you put into this. So thanks, guys. Bye.